Italy bans pro-Putin conductor Valery Gergiev, democracy wins over Russian propaganda. In a significant turn of events, Italy has decided to withdraw its invitation to a prominent Russian conductor known for his close ties to President Vladimir Putin. Valery Gergiev was scheduled to perform at the prestigious A King's Summer Festival, uninvited de Re, on July 27, an event organized by the Royal Palace of Caserta, located in the scenic courtyard of the Vanvitellian complex near Naples in southern Italy. However, Gergiev's participation faced intense backlash, particularly from Yulia Navalnaya, the widow of the late Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny, who tragically passed away in a Russian penal colony in 2021. Navalnaya expressed her relief on social media, stating, "This is good news. No artist who supports the current dictatorship in Russia should be welcome in Europe. It is precisely thanks to regime supporters like Gergiev that Putin tries to promote his image as a decent person in the West." Culture Minister Alessandro Giulli also voiced his support for the decision made by the Directorate of the Regia di Caserta, emphasizing that he had previously distanced himself from the invitation to Gergiev. He allied himself with those who viewed the concert as a potential platform for Russian propaganda. The ministry's statement highlighted that while the artistic quality of the event is commendable, cancelling Gergiev's concert was a matter of common sense and moral responsibility to uphold the values of the free world. Pina Pisciano, the vice president of the Euro Chamber and one of the first to oppose Gergiev's appearance in Italy, celebrated the decision, stating, "We explained, we fought, we believed, and we won. Thanks to all of you, Campania will not host an ambassador of Putin. For those who want to, we will see you on Sunday evening with the flags of Europe, in front of the Regia, to celebrate the strength and beauty of democracy." The Christian Association of Ukrainians in Italy also expressed their joy, with President Oles Horodetsky declaring, "This is a victory of common sense and human and Christian values over the Kremlin's criminal policy. It is a small victory, but it is another step towards the common victory of good over evil." The association had even prepared to stage protests and had purchased front-row tickets to voice their dissent against Gergiev. Interestingly, Campania's governor, Vincenzo De Luca, has remained silent on the matter, previously describing the situation as disconcerting and questioning the boundary between freedom of expression and propaganda, while still expressing a desire to proceed with the concert despite international outcry. Notably, several Nobel Prize winners have also weighed in on the controversy, sending letters to European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, Italian officials, and De Luca himself. An online petition opposing Gergiev's participation amassed over 16,000 signatures. In a related development, attention is now shifting to Bologna, where authorities are preparing to host Ukrainian pianist Alexander Romanovsky as part of the Subwa Summer Festival, funded by Unipol. Romanovsky gained notoriety for performing amidst the ruins of the Mariupol theater, which was bombed by Russian forces early in the invasion of Ukraine, resulting in the deaths of numerous civilians seeking refuge there. Italian journalist Marco Sartoccioli has been vocal in his criticism, calling for the cancellation of Romanovsky's performance on August 5, citing his appearances on pro-government Russian media as evidence of his complicity in Kremlin propaganda. Earlier in January 2024, La Sapienza University in Rome had cancelled one of Romanovsky's concerts due to backlash from pro-Ukraine activists and their supporters. Cancellation of Putin-Linked conductor's concert in Italy. A controversial cancellation, the fallout from a Putin-Linked conductor's concert in Italy. A highly anticipated concert in Italy featuring a prominent Russian conductor, closely associated with Vladimir Putin, has been abruptly cancelled following significant public backlash. Valery Gergiev, known for his unwavering support of the Russian president, was set to conduct a local orchestra at a music festival on July 27 at the Regia di Caserta, a historic Bourbon palace located near Naples. However, the management of this UNESCO World Heritage Site announced on Monday that his performance would no longer take place. This concert was particularly notable as it would have marked Gergiev's first performance in Europe since the onset of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. His appearance had received strong backing from Vincenzo De Luca, the left-leaning president of the Campania region, which organizes and funds the Uninvited Valery festival, touted as a highlight of the summer in southern Italy. The decision to cancel the concert came after an impressive outcry, with over 16,000 individuals, including Nobel laureates, politicians from Italy and abroad, and various activists, signing a letter directed at De Luca and Ursula von der Leyen, the president of the European Commission, urging them to prevent Gergiev's performance. Yulia Navalnaya, the widow of Alexei Navalny, who tragically passed away in an Arctic prison last year, expressed her concerns in an op-ed for La Repubblica. She described Gergiev's performance as a gift to the dictator, emphasizing that the 72-year-old conductor is not only a close friend of Putin but also a vocal supporter and promoter of the president's controversial policies. The cancellation ignited a debate between De Luca and Italy's culture minister, Alessandro Giuli, who cautioned that hosting Gergiev could convey a misleading message. Giuli remarked, "Art is free and cannot be censored." However, propaganda, even when presented artistically, is a different matter altogether. Critics of the concert celebrated its cancellation, with Pina Pisciano, Vice President of the European Parliament and one of the letter's signatories, triumphantly stating on social media, "We explained, we fought, and we won." Riccardo Maggi, the leader of the small leftist party More Europe, condemned Gergiev's potential performance as an intolerable humiliation for the victims of Putin's brutal war of aggression against Ukraine. Gergiev has a long history of publicly supporting Putin, having appeared in a campaign advertisement in 2012, endorsing the annexation of Crimea in 2014, and conducting a patriotic concert in the ancient city of Palmyra, Syria, in 2016, shortly after Russian forces aided the former dictator Bashar al-Assad in reclaiming the city. Recognized as one of Russia's most influential cultural figures, Gergiev has faced significant repercussions for his stance, being dismissed from numerous European concerts, festivals, and theaters, including Milan's Law Scholar, due to his refusal to denounce Putin's actions regarding Ukraine. His last performance in Italy occurred on February 23, 2022, just hours before the invasion commenced. As the situation unfolds, Gergiev's U.S. agent has been contacted for further comments. What are your thoughts on the cancellation of Gergiev's concert? Do you believe that art should be free from political influence, or do you think that artists have a responsibility to take a stand against oppressive regimes? Share your opinions in the comments below. ****